I got 5 on it. You want some game right now? Y'all back? Are y'all back? Y'all back? Y'all back rocking with me? Y'all rocking with the kid? Okay. So yeah, we about to get into it. We about to get into this student athlete talk. We about to get into, you know, my experience as a student athlete. So hopefully you'll stick around to the end. I'm gonna give y'all some tips on being a successful student athlete. I wasn't as successful as I wanted to be, but I was okay. Started running track. I want to say 7th grade, middle school. My mom tried to put me in ballet, but little did she know I was a little boy. Still am. So that didn't work. All right. In high school, yes, it was real competitive. High school definitely was like a time. Woo! A time. Woo! A time. Fast forwarding to from high school to college. Collegiate athletics versus high school athletics are 2 different ball games. I had a wake-up call that summer before I went to Central because I actually ran for Glenarden Summer Track and Field program. And that coach, I'm not going to say his name, but shout out to him. He's another one of the coaches that helped me get to where I was at because he did not play. He didn't play with me at all. He didn't care about nothing I had to say because moving on to Central track team, of course it wasn't a wake-up call for me, but I actually took a year off because I redshirted, so I didn't run my freshman year. So I was a regular student, and honestly, that transition from that being a regular student and experiencing being just a regular student with no athletic responsibility, I didn't want to go back to being an athlete. So when I went back my sophomore year, it was a struggle, like struggle. STRUGGLE, struggle. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, like it was just hard for me to get back in that mindset, I guess, because yes, you just have to train your brain every day. Literally, Monday through Friday, you're going to die and come back to life. That's how you have to think. I was just like, I don't even know if I want to keep doing this for 3 to 4 years because I just did this since 7th grade. Like, I've been doing this for a minute. I don't know. Gradual transition from sophomore, junior, senior, and then my last year that I used for my redshirt year. I definitely started out strong my sophomore year, but it was just like I could have just been so much better because it was like I didn't realize the competition that I was going to be against. Like, girls was really no, like Pac-Man, like boop, like they was walking me down, like for real. Like these girls was dogs, and not like a idea of the competition, like, and it wasn't even just our conference because we're the MEAC, so it was all HBCUs, and like, yes, they don't sleep on the HBCUs now, because baby, they was not playing. But yeah, A&T, every year, dog. It was 2 dogs, 3 dogs, 1 dog. It was a dog every year. It was a dog, but love them girls for real because they pushed me. Not even gonna lie to you, sophomore year, I was excited and I did do well, but I wasn't really, what is the word? I wasn't like as dedicated because it was just like our transitioning as far as coaching and everything for the team. There's just a lot going on. So it was just very frustrating. So I wasn't really like pressed to make it farther. I was just trying to just do the bare minimum, make it to MEACs. and stay healthy. Now, of course, junior and senior, like as I was getting up there and I was starting to really see the competition, I was just like, oh yeah, nah, it's time to lock in. And I'm competitive. Like I've always been competitive. So that competitive nature in me, even though I wasn't really pressed for track anymore, that's the thing too. Like I had lost passion for it because the adjustment and transition to the new environment with the school, I wasn't feeling it. I wanted to go to the Olympics at one point. I wanted to go pro. I wanted to pursue those dreams, but it was like they kept fading every year at Central. But I just feel like some athletes, not majority, but I would say a lot, can probably agree that passion kind of fades just depending on your institution and, you know, where you go and stuff like that, as far as coaching and your teammates, the environment, the atmosphere, the trainers, like all of that plays a role. So yeah, anyway, boom, bada bing, bada back to what I was saying. A junior, senior, that was kind of like the peak of my like breakout. We had got new coaches. We had new transitioning, got a new coach. This specific coach, he literally like, I don't know how he did it, but he helped me reach the goals that I was trying to reach. Like I was running, like I said, in sophomore or junior year, like, and I told you with Glen Arden, I had just broke 12. I was running like 11 high. And then throughout sophomore and junior, I was running like 11 high mid. Like I was running like 11.7, 11.8, barely 11.6. And when he came, he got me down to 11.5, 11.4. And then my senior year at MEAX, I ran 11.2. And I was like, how? Then in the two, I struggled in the two. I always hated the 200. Like the 100 was always my favorite. Like that was literally like, I would be so psyched to run it. Anything farther than that, I was like, I don't even want to do it. But yeah, like the two, I was running like 24 low, 24.2, 24 flat, like barely even that. And then I don't know where I'm running 23.3, 23.4. I'm like, huh? And I never touched 23. Mind you, like, you know, there's athletes running like, these girls running like 22s and 10s. But it's just like, I was close. That's what the thing was. And then, unfortunately, I got hurt when I made it to regionals. That's the thing. I qualified for regionals also. Like, it was just a lot of things that this coach had helped me get to. And I'm so grateful for him. God bless his soul, because he made it shake. He made it happen. It was just a process. Like, it was like I had to readjust my mindset in a sense. I know I left my legacy there because that's all I wanted to do. Of course, like I said, the passion for it was fluctuating. It would go up one year, down the next, up one year, down the next. And track, honestly, like you have to be mentally able to handle it. Like it's not for weak-minded people. Basically, I will say after my senior year, yes, like I was on a high. Like I was on a whole, like I was up here, because even though I didn't get gold, I wanted to get gold so bad, but I got second. I have never medaled since all the way until my senior year. I was very close indoor, but that was a very tragic moment too, because I thought I false started, but the official didn't shoot the gun twice, so the girls just went, and I was just sitting in my blocks. It was really it was embarrassing. It was just it was heartbreaking, because I knew I had a chance to medal, and I was just like, I was tied for first, and I was just like, wow. And then like, yeah, outdoor, I just ate it up. And used that to push me, because even I believe outdoor MEAX that year we got disqualified. And the relay was first. The finals day, relay was first. So that just started it off horrible. Like, everybody was thrown off after that. I didn't let that faze me. Sport track, period. You cannot be weak-minded. Like, I don't care what nobody says. They say track is this, track. People don't even run track saying track is simple, track is da-da-da. No, because you've never did it. You don't know, never participated in it. Like, it's not, like, think about it. Everybody's punishment is running. And that's what we do. Like, that's what we do on a regular basis. And so after that, like, of course, we're preparing for regionals. I was so hype about it. And then when the injury I was talking about, I had made it all the way up till I think the last section of the finals to qualify for nationals. And that day was just like, it wasn't, my mojo was off. Like, we were late to the track because of me, because my stomach was messed up. All right. I had the bubble guts. I was nervous because it was like, we was there with University of Miami, Florida, like Alabama, you know, all the big schools. And I was just like, golly, with the big dogs, with the big, I felt like a little chihuahua. And I was just like with these big old pit bulls and German shepherds and, you know, the big dogs. But then I'm like, I can measure up with them because I made it this far. But yeah, my mojo was off. Didn't have enough time to really stretch and stuff because I made us late. And I mean, my coach even said, he even noticed like I was off, but I mean, he kind of just let me do what I do. And yeah, my nerves were just off the chain. And like, on your mark, get set, go. And I was like, I think I was good. Like, I was like in the mix. I wasn't first out, but it was like, we were like this all together. And my hamstring was just like, boop. Like, it was like somebody was just like, boom, like right in my joint, right? And I had to pull up because I couldn't even extend my leg. Like, it was so bad. And this was on TV, like it was being aired. People in the stands came to see me run, and it was so like embarrassing. Like, I just felt so ashamed. It was a tough time. But yes, I cried. I was crying. I didn't cry until I got off the track because I didn't want anybody to see me cry, but it was just very hard because it was like, this is my first regionals and this is what I do. This is crazy. And then after that, kind of like, once I got injured, I really just like, my mind just completely was checked out. Like, I managed to push through my last year, managed to help my team with the 4x4 and the relay, made it to regionals the second time. But even then, like, I just lost hope. Like, it was just like, because with your hamstring, it comes back. It always comes back. But I was just thankful for being able to even run because people who know me and my feet, I got bad feet. I've just been through so much physically. So it's just like, as far as aches and pains and just things that I can't control, out of my control. Like, I remember I had stiffness in my big toe. And that's like with sprinters, like your foot is always like this, like your toes, like you're always on your toes or the balls of your feet. And you're like, literally, you're pounding like sprinters like run so hard. So it's like, and everybody always used to tell me I run hard. Like, I run like a beast, like an animal. Like, I don't run cute. Like, I mean, but that, like I said, I told y'all before, I'm a little boy. But yeah, like, you know, basically, I mean, I had a great time being a student athlete. I think it molded and shaped me for the real world. I think all student athletes, no matter the sport, I think they can say it definitely will help you prepare for the world, honestly, because it's no shortcuts, it's no sugarcoating. People aren't going to try to, you know, cater to your feelings or emotions. Everything is boom, 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 like set schedules, like every day, constantly, like you got to train your mind to get in the groove. It's no, like, who cares if you have attitude? Who cares of what happened to you before you got to practice? Leave that at the door, leave that at the gate. Like, I just learned so much, and I wouldn't trade it, change it, nothing. Like, because I learned Like even the lows, the really, really, really like low times, like I learned so much. But we're gonna get into the tips. I'm gonna give y'all 5 tips. I got 5 on it. The first one I said was always train regardless. Like train hard. Always put in the effort. Of course, there's gonna be days when you're tired and you are, not feeling it. We all have those days. Like we don't feel like going to work. We don't feel like doing homework. We don't feel like talking to that nigga that's not your nigga. Yeah. We have those days. Everybody has those days. Everybody has those days. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everybody feels that way. Okay. So yeah, that's the first one. The second one I will say is change your mindset. I feel like as young athletes to mature collegiate athletes, we have to adjust. I feel as soon as you change your mindset, the easier it is to adjust. We kind of have the high school mentality, and then we go into college and it's like, boo, I don't feel like doing this, I'm gonna complain, I'm about no, because it's not gonna work, because the coach is not gonna care, your teammates not gonna care. The only one that's gonna look crazy is you. So the faster you change your mindset, the faster your results will come. The faster things will make sense and it'll be clearer, because in life you can't be 25 acting like you 12. You can't think that the guy in high school that thought, I don't know where I was trying to go with that. But you get what I'm saying. I ain't about to talk your head off. Anyway, number 3, I would say build a relationship with your coach. That doesn't mean kiss his or her butt. I'm saying like that way, so when they're trying to teach you or they're trying to give you instruction as far as how you're supposed to execute your race or route or drill or whatever the case may be, it's easier for y'all to connect. Chemistry is big, like even with your teammates. Like, sorry. I will say that's number 3. Definitely build that relationship with your coach and don't force it. It'll just happen. Number 4, I will say, stretch before, after, and everything. Like always stretch, always. Like I think we literally used to stretch the bare minimum in the beginning in high school and like summer track, and think we was about to bust out stuff, and we couldn't even do it because our body wasn't ready. Like you must stretch before and after. That's if you run, work out, anything. Like it'll save you soreness, it'll save you injuries, it'll keep you healthy. Stretching is your friend. Stretching is key. Stretching is the one, okay? And number 5, I will literally say find your motivation, find your drive, find what is going to push you every day to continue to practice. Find that trigger that's going to make you like, all right, let's get it. Let's get it in today. Let's go. Let's make it happen. Like, because some people, they're just competitive and they just have that nature naturally. And then some people, they need that extra push. But yeah, stay motivated, stay determined. And that's in life, like, period. Like, you got to. You can't be complacent. Because when you're complacent, I mean, yeah, like, when you're complacent, like, it's time to wake up. It's time for the change. It's time to change it up, switch it up, make it. You get what I'm saying? Here I go. I really be going off on tangents. My high school teacher told the class that he was going to call me Tourette's. And he literally called me Tourette's like the remainder of the year. I don't blame him. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you stayed and tuned in till the end. Just kind of like gave you a little story time / tips / informational about life as a student athlete. I do not run track anymore. I forgot to mention that. I am retired, but I've been trying to get back to working out because I am getting a little pudgy. Yeah, so if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, share at your will. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Always more content coming. Always new stuff being cooked up in the pot. Cooked up in the pot. Yeah. Y'all be blessed. Come on, man. I'll see you next time.